Hello my dudes, my name is Tiffany and today we are going to have a personal chatty video. I don't really post these on my main channel anymore. Ever since I started doing internet analysis, it's just taken over my channel because it's definitely the most popular series that I have, and I always get scared that if I post anything else then people will not watch or unsubscribe, and so I feel like I can't post things like this here anymore. And I do have a vlog channel that I barely post on, and I have a podcast that I barely keep up with, but that's usually where I get a little more personal. But it's been, I think, over a month since my last internet analysis video here, and probably another few weeks since my last video. And with each passing day, I feel more and more guilty that I have not posted a new internet analysis, but I've got to be real with you guys, I cannot do it. I am not in the headspace where I can, frankly, do much of anything. So that's what this video is going to be about. Fun! I'm trying to find the tone of what this is going to be because obviously, spoiler, I've got a lot of bad news for myself. But I don't want it to be like a super downer, but I also know that this is probably relatable. So if you're here to listen to me chat, I appreciate it. And if you are not up for that, I totally understand. Basically, 2020 has sucked so far, and I feel kind of ripped off because I love the new year. I love making my resolutions and making my goals for the year, and I have a lot of goals for 2020. It is supposed to be a good year if I can make it through, you know? Basically, I have been so overwhelmed with school and YouTube work and myself that I can't do anything. And in these situations, the most cathartic thing for me is to talk to a camera, the classic YouTube thing. And also I want to let you guys know and kind of keep you updated on why my upload schedule is shitty right now, and probably that you won't see regular internet analysis videos from me through 2020, because first, let's start with school. I am a college student, for those of you who don't know. I am in my senior year of my media studies degree, and I'm so excited. I'm supposed to graduate in December, and I can't wait, but I'm very over school, and it's taking so much out of me right now. I had really expected that I'd be able to balance my 5 classes and at least 3 internet analysis videos a month, and I am not doing that at all. I don't know if my course load is a lot more because I'm a senior, maybe more upper level classes, but also I just can't do anything. And I just keep repeating that because that's how I've been feeling for at least 2 months. Okay, this is what happened. Last semester during finals was one of the most stressful finals seasons I've had in college so far. And I think that was a combination of just a lot of schoolwork, a lot of papers to write, and a lot of YouTube work to do. And I was trying to get ready before the holidays, and I feel like I just cracked, and I could not wait for the month before this semester started. But I ended up still being really stressed throughout that month. And then I started this semester already feeling exhausted and not refreshed at all. And I know it's a normal thing as a senior, whether you're in high school or college, or honestly at any point in your education, to be I'm so done with this. I have told Nathan on almost a daily basis, I want to drop out. Should I? And that sounds so appealing most days because I just can't. So then comes my mental health. Fun. I've talked a little bit about this over the years. I go through waves of anxiety. I know it's a common thing. I feel like I have to preface everything with that. Or I need to apologize. Anyway, recently I've been going through a rough mental patch. Just feeling depressed and anxious. And that definitely does not help me in terms of school or YouTube work. And so yeah, on a daily basis, I just feel like I really don't have the energy to do any of the things that I need to do. But then I get stressed out, obviously, that my emails aren't getting responded to. I'm not keeping up with the reading in my classes. I can't even think about writing a video. because internet analysis videos take like a full week of like researching, writing, rewriting. I have to be really excited about a topic to be able to get through the process, and I just can't. And on top of that, most days, if I think about trying to get in front of a camera, that's impossible. I'm very proud of myself for doing this today, but honestly, it's probably because I washed my hair and I thought that I looked decent today. So if there's any time to do it, it's now. So this hair is not gonna last forever. It's gonna be greasy tomorrow. So yes, overwhelmed with school, mental health is not helping me do anything, and then comes YouTube, which I'm very lucky. I know that this is my job and I can go weeks without doing any work necessarily, but I still have that pressure on myself and, you know, not from you guys, but I want to keep my viewers happy. I want to serve up that good content, and I feel guilty and shitty every day that passes since my last upload, but guilt and shame do not really help make a video. Another thing I've been struggling with in terms of YouTube is like, I feel like now the standard is set so high for my content, again, both in myself, but also in the viewers, because I like internet analysis videos to be researched. I want to know what I'm saying. I don't want to bullshit these topics, but again, it takes so much work, and I still get so stressed every time I post thinking, what if I fucked something up? What if people don't like how I explained this? So I can definitely overthink and worry about those things. But sometimes I miss being able to make a video that takes like less than a week of effort. Like I miss being able to film something and get excited about it for a day or two and then have it uploaded the next day, you know? And I've been trying to think of types of videos that I can make that don't take as much effort as internet analysis videos, because like frankly, I don't have, again, the mental energy, the time to do this frequently. So I'm still gonna brainstorm that. I'm gonna try to figure out other videos that I can make that are still, of course, entertaining and hopefully enjoyable in some way, but just things that I can do, because I'm in school until the end of 2020, and so far, I am not balancing it at all, and I need to figure out some way to fix this balance. Another thing, politics. If you watched my last video, you would know I am very into politics. If you follow me on Twitter, you would know. This election has been a big part of my life and what I'm passionate about since everyone started running a year ago. So I've already put so much thought and energy into this. I know that most people don't follow along to elections as closely as I do. Most people have other shit to worry about, but this is like my thing. You know, some people have sports or bands that they love. I love Bernie Sanders, and I want people to have health care, you know? And since I posted my Bernie 2020 video, obviously a lot has happened with the primary, and recently things have taken a turn and things don't look as great as they did, and I cannot lie, it's affecting me. It's stressful and really sad, and I'm trying to stay motivated, but again, I have no motivation in general. I'm trying to stay positive, but when you're feeling anxious and depressed on a daily basis, that is also hard to do. So now I'm trying to take a step back, and like this week I'm trying to cut down my screen time, because on Super Tuesday I was on my phone for almost 12 hours, and my daily average is usually 8 hours, and that's unhealthy. It's annoying because I keep trying to find balance and I keep trying to be productive, and there's a book that I bought, it's sitting over there, called How to Do Nothing. I mentioned it in a video at some point recently, and I literally read like the first few pages of the introduction and I was already crying because it just connected with me a lot, especially in the headspace that I'm in right now, where I just keep this like loop of beating myself up for not doing things but not feeling okay enough to do it, and then nothing gets done and I keep feeling bad. But I find that even when I'm trying to help myself to feel better, to feel okay, to get through the day, I still feel myself like putting goals on myself, or putting more pressure on myself, or finding little challenges almost to like trick myself into being more productive. I don't know, I feel like even when I'm trying to relax, I turn it into something that ultimately just serves this general idea of productivity. And I'm surprised it took me this long to cry. I made a video once about how much I've cried on the internet. So if this is new to you, I'm sorry, but I've cried on YouTube many a times. And also in daily life, I cry all the time. Like, okay, my moon sign is a Pisces, okay? No, really, I'm a very, very emotional person. And I was talking to one of my friends recently, and she said, in your videos, you seem like very logical, and in person, you're so emotional. And I was like, yeah. So that maybe that's something that newer viewers might not know. I am very emotional. Emotions probably lead all of my life, and I don't let that across in my videos as much because that just, I don't know, that's not what internet analysis so far has formed to be, but it is a large part of me. I am the type of person who literally cries. Like anytime there's an emotional cue in a show, in a movie, in a commercial, I will cry. There's literally like a KFC commercial, the cheapest emotional appeal, and I'm sobbing. It's a lot. And that's usually not sad tears. Usually it's like, I love feeling emotions, like humanity. But in times like this, where I'm not feeling well, I do still enjoy crying because then I'm like, I love feeling emotions. Maybe I just always do. So anyway, I never really feel bad about crying. I like the emotional release. At least I'm feeling something, you know? Oh, my laundry's about to go off. Guess I should get that. Anyway, I could probably sit here and talk all day because now that I'm starting to open up, I'm like, oh good, I'm talking to people. Again, my boyfriend is the person who hears this from me every day, but you know, at school, I don't talk to people, and then I just don't interact with a lot of people on a daily basis, which is why it feels so nice to open up on YouTube or when I'm doing my podcast. I love doing that. Again, thank you guys so much for, you know, asking when my next video is going to be or saying you missed the podcast or anything else. I appreciate it, and I'm glad that people want to see me and hear from me, but I'm also feeling really bad that I can't do it on a regular basis at least. And also know that I am looking into my options in terms of therapy. I really want to get control of my anxiety and depression. Because it comes in waves, I always feel like I don't need help, which is a bad notion to have, but I'm like, oh, it only ever lasts a couple months at a time. But you know, if there's anything that I can do to help myself, I need to do that. If I can hopefully find a good affordable therapist in my area, I need to try that. So don't worry about me, but just here's your explanation on why I haven't posted recently and why I probably will not post consistently anytime soon. But I hope that I feel better soon. I hope that any of you who are currently feeling similar things can also give yourself some time and space to just relax. You deserve a break. I know that that's really hard to find in our modern world, but you know, do what you need to do to try to get better or at least feel better when you can. I should go get my laundry. All right, I guess. You know, I might come back and talk more. It's fine. Hey, I decided to not talk more, so that's it. But my laundry's clean now. Thank you for watching. If you want to follow me on Instagram for some very, very mediocre pics once in a while, do that. If you want to follow me on Twitter for some probably angry, passionate tweets, do that. I'm not even going to plug my other channels because we know I'm not going to get to those anytime soon. But really, thank you for watching. Okay, thanks. Bye.